Hello, everyone. I am Jade Ullrich, a clinical dietitian here at KSB Hospital, and thank you for tuning in for this nutrition presentation on all about seafood. First, let's talk about some of the health benefits of eating seafood. Seafood, including fish, are good sources of lean protein, as well as being low in saturated fat and containing omega-3 fatty acids, which I will talk more about on the next slide. Fish are also a good source of vitamin B12, vitamin D, and selenium. Fish high in vitamin D include cod, halibut, herring, mackerel, salmon, sardines, sea bass, snapper, trout, and tuna. The American Heart Association recommends eating 2 servings of fish, particularly fatty fish, per week. And a serving would be 3 ounces cooked or 3/4 cup flaked fish. According to the Dietary Guidelines for Americans, 90% of Americans do not meet the recommendations for seafood. So what are omega-3 fatty acids? Omega-3 fatty acids are a form of unsaturated fat, which is the healthy type of fat. Omega-3s are known as essential fatty acids because the body cannot make these on its own and must be obtained from food. And omega-3s are needed for many functions in our body. They are an important part of the membranes that surround every cell in our body. They also serve important functions in the heart, blood vessels, lungs, immune system, and the endocrine system. Omega-3s also provide many health benefits and can reduce the risk of chronic diseases, including reducing the risk of cardiovascular disease, reducing the risk of blood clots, reducing plaque buildup in the arteries, lowering triglyceride levels, and reducing harmful inflammation in the body that can lead to the hardening of the arteries. So fatty fish like anchovies, herring, mackerel, black cod, salmon, sardines, bluefin tuna, whitefish, striped bass, and cobia are all high in omega-3 fatty acids. So here's just a little bit of information on pregnancy and seafood. Fish, as part of a heart-healthy dietary pattern, is healthy for moms and their babies. Fish also provide key nutrients during pregnancy, breastfeeding, and early childhood to support a child's brain development. These key nutrients include omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids, iron, iodine, and choline. It's also important to choose fish low in mercury because mercury can be harmful to the brain and nervous system if someone is exposed to too much of it over time. And so I have included a link in the description of this video for a PDF handout on advice about eating fish for those who might become or are pregnant or breastfeeding in children ages 1 through 11 years, which includes information on which fish to choose that are low in mercury and which to avoid that are high in mercury. And a few of the best choices on the list that are lowest in mercury include anchovy, catfish, clam, crab, herring, oyster, pollock, salmon, sardines, shrimp, tilapia, and several others. So thank you for joining me for this presentation on all about seafood. I hope you learned a little more about the health benefits of eating seafood, importance of omega-3 fatty acids, and health benefits of eating seafood in pregnancy, breastfeeding, and young children. And again, be sure to check out the link in the description of the video for that PDF on advice about eating fish for pregnant or breastfeeding women and young children. I have also included some recipes in the description of the video, including recipes for fish tacos and baked salmon. Thank you so much and have a good night.